Simpson. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good, thank you.
Now, Fight Star, you're taking a break.
Yes.
Is this another way of saying it's over, or will you be coming back?
Absolutely not. Fight Star's very much still together.
Okay.
I'm actually seeing all the guys tomorrow because we're all going to a wedding together. Fight Star's producer is getting married, so we're going to a wedding together. So no, we see each other all the time. This is just very much kind of a hiatus. You know, we wanted to take time out and do our own things. I don't think there's any particular timeline we have in our minds. You know, I wanted to focus 100% on my solo stuff because it's something I wanted to get right. You know, you don't. So it's not something you do flippantly, just release a solo record. I think it's something that takes time, and very much wanted to get it right. So for the next year or so, I'll be focused on this.
And will you be singing at the wedding?
No, but I'm sure that if Dan from Fight Star, the bassist from Fight Star's wedding, everyone got quite drunk and I ended up getting off stage and singing a Cure song, which is quite cool. So who knows, man? Who knows after the Jägermeister's flowing where we'll end up.
And you seem to be UK's answer to Madonna in a way. You're kind of like a master of reinvention. You've been like in a boy band and metal rock and now acoustic. Is this something you always wanted to do? Yeah,
I mean this was something that was always going to be an influence that came out of my solo stuff, because I've always loved singer-songwriters. You know, right back from the days of listening to Jackson Browne when I was much younger, and you know, people like Pete York and Elliott Smith, Jeff Buckley, they've always been huge inspirations. Kind of going in tandem with the heavier rock stuff I love. So it's a side of me that just never come out before, but I think, you know, this is the platform that I was able to, you know, to bring it to life.
My heart swells to the size of an orchid. It takes the rest of my heart with it, going down, 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 but I'm never going back home. Ooh.
What has inspired your debut album, Young Pilgrim?
There's a lot of things, man. I think in general it's kind of a retrospective album, kind of looking back at the past kind of 26 years of my life. You know, I think it's the first point in my life where I've been able to kind of, you know, really look back, and I think this album is quite a retrospective album. But then it's a hopeful album as well. I know people say, oh, some of the songs are quite sad and stuff, but for me the best music is kind of sad but uplifting, and I think that's what Young Pilgrim represents.
And your video for Parachutes, you don't look very happy in it. Yeah. Is that because your screen is really heavy?
Oh, no.
You look really upset.
No, basically the reason is, a few people have said that to me, basically the whole idea is the outside world is meant to be a dark place, a sad place. Okay. So the director's saying you need to look sad. But and then in the inside world, I'm happy because it's smaller, you don't see my face as well. So but in the inside world I am smiling.
I mean, I was watching it going, oh my God, what happened? And an ideal night out with Charlie Simpson, what would it be?
I don't know, man. Maybe go and see a show and then go to some bar somewhere. I kind of like bars. I mean, sometimes I go to clubs with my friends, but I much prefer bars that stay open until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. And getting old, you want to hear yourself.
Yeah. And somewhere ideally sells Jägermeister, and they get a lock in, and you're sorted.
Exactly. And what's next? What can we expect from you?
A lot of touring, I think.
Okay.
The album comes out August 15th, and then just concentrating on getting it out to as many people as possible. You know, so I'm going to get out on the road in October. We're touring again in October, and then hopefully, go and do some stuff in Europe and Japan, Australia.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
High five! Yay!